When I came across this tweet the other day, I said to myself, Taurean, should I speak on this or should I leave it alone? And I wanted to leave it alone for the longest until it just kept playing over and over in my head. I'm not even going to blow up at what this person said, because I can clearly tell that she's trolling for attention or whatever the case may be. Now, this woman's name is Sara Gonzales, and according to her bio, it says that she's host of the news and why it matters on @BlazeTV. I didn't have to read anything else after that. When I saw Blaze TV, I already knew what she was about. Now, Blaze TV is where the Saltine, and those of you who have been around my channel, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about when I say that. The Saltine Queen got her start there before she campaigned hard to get a position over at Fox News. So that pretty much tells you the kind of people they have over there. And I forgot who the CEO or the founder of the Blaze is. I want to say Ben Shapiro has some ties to that. Don't quote me on that, but I think he might. I could be wrong though. Her bio also goes on to say CEO of American Beauty, freedom fighter, whiskey drinker, proud member of the LGBFJB, and I think she's just being ignorant when she says that, because I don't know if she's a part of it or not, but if she was, she would have probably had a rainbow flag in there or something like to that effect. In pure blood. Now, some of that stuff I think she's just trolling, but that part about her being on the Blaze, I do believe she is a part of that. But anyway, she went, I guess you could say, somewhat viral on April 26, 2022, when she posted this tweet on her page where she said black on black crime is a greater problem than white supremacy. My response to that was, bitch, where? How? Like, I know you're trolling, but you're reaching way, way, way too hard with that. And people was going in on her, and rightfully so. Myself included. I'm going to show you what I said in response to her in a little bit. But I want you to see just how ridiculous this woman is. This is a tweet right here that she posted on the same exact day. She said the FBI currently exists to entrap white men. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Especially with all the videos that I've done lately of hashtag Operation Save the White Boy, I highly doubt that. If anything, it's the complete and utter opposite. But like I said, I know that this chick is trolling. I know she is. But back to the original point. I'm just trying to figure out how in the world is black on black crime a greater problem than white supremacy. And keep in mind, this woman's name is Sara Gonzales. Depending on where she is in the world, no one would see her as a white woman. And she's out of Texas because it says TX by that. So she's very close to the border. I wouldn't be surprised if her family hopped that border. I would not be surprised if she comes from a family of migrants. Illegal ones at that. White supremacy has been around forever. Forever. And it's still very much here. Black on black crime or proximity crime, which they just refuse to acknowledge it as such, could never, ever, ever be a greater problem than Dub S. Many can say that Dub S is one of the greatest problems on the planet, exceeding very much higher than any other issue that we're facing. As a matter of fact, so-called black on black crime, Sara Gonzales, is a symptom of Dub S. As a matter of fact, a lot of the stuff that happens around the planet is because of white supremacy. But she ain't ready to have that discussion. Now, she did have some of her little minions and her little trolls just come in there. But for the most part, a lot of black people who did get wind of what she said was coming at her neck. But if you was to go to her page, which I'm not going to do in this video, all she does all day is sit up there and troll. Just talk shit about a bunch of people, with the exception of two groups: white people and Latinos. Latinos because that's what she derives from, and white people because that's who she wishes she was. But everybody else, she's going to talk about. But she definitely came or tried to come for black people. But black people had enough fire for her. And I don't know what her little crusade is on her page right now, and I don't really care, but I had to point this one out. Now, here's what I said in response to her. I said, I need to know how many lines of coke you did to come to this ridiculous conclusion. That's what I'd like to know, Sara Gonzales. I don't know if you'll see this video or not, but it really doesn't matter if you do, if you don't. But my question still stands. How many lines of cocaine, of that booger sugar, did you do in order to draw this as a conclusion that black on black crime is a greater problem than white supremacy? And we're still trying to figure out how that is. And I wonder what kind of bootleg stats you're going to pull up that was probably doctored in Photoshop. Because nothing she said makes any sense. And she knows that. And she probably did that, like I said, for attention in order to get a response out of people. And that's exactly what she got. Now, I had went to her page, you know, to see if she had said anything else to add on to this, but I didn't see anything. And I had to scroll down a little bit because, like I said, all this woman does on her page is troll all day. Like literally, I had to scroll down for a minute just to come across this particular tweet. Now, this was a couple days ago, because you can see I responded to it on April 28th, which was 2 days after. But she tweets so much, like almost every hour on the hour, every 30 minutes. Like you would have been scrolling forever just to find this particular tweet. But yeah. Sara Gonzales is a spicy bitch. I'll put it like that. And this, again, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why there is no such thing as a quote-unquote black and brown coalition. Remember, I just did a video talking about that Mexican down in Texas who killed that woman and put her in a box and then called the police and said that a black man did it. So don't come to me talking about some coalition that doesn't exist, because it doesn't, and it never will. And that's my take on it.